Start our show tonight, we had some breaking news earlier from the Houston Texans as star wide receiver Stephon Diggs is now out for the rest of the season with a torn ACL. And Diggs was just recently acquired by the Texans after being traded from the Buffalo Bills over to Houston this offseason. And Diggs is one of the top receivers here in the NFL, and this will also be huge here for the Texans for the rest of the season. They try to make a run to the playoffs and try to see if they can win the AFC South. The Texans, they will be back in action versus the Jets here on Thursday Night Football, held on Amazon Prime. Now from some current football in the NFL action now to some past Crossroads star, former Cuero Gobbler quarterback Brad Goebel will be inducted to the Texas High School Hall of Fame in May of 2025. And Goebel played for the Gobblers again back in the 1980s. He graduated from Cuero in 1986. And again, had some great stats there out in Cuero. He passed for 2,528 yards and 31 touchdowns. And Goebel would then go on to play at Baylor University before going to the NFL, and he played for the Philadelphia Eagles, the Cleveland Browns, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I had a chance to chat with him about this honor and what this means to him.
I'm very honored, excited about next year and meeting all these inductees, and really just, I was inducted a few years ago into the Baylor Hall of Fame. And I really thought that was just icing on the cake. I didn't expect anything else, and this to come up, just tremendous honor, and really happy to be able to share this with my friends and my family.
Congrats there to Goebel for being inducted to the Texas High School Hall of Fame. And he's there with some other inductees who you might know, and Robert Griffin III and Patrick Mahomes. And Goebel just proud to make the city of Cuero happy and proud, and everything else there for the city as well. Now, earlier here tonight, we had some pre-Halloween fun happening at the Victoria Youth Sports Complex, where we had some kids from the elementary level all the way up to the high school level dress up in Halloween costumes. Yes, a little pre-Halloween baseball fun action there. And some of the kids, they dressed up in some fun costumes, right? One kid had a banana costume on, another kid had some jail costumes, one had a Ninja Turtle costume. And again, this was just a great event for the community and everyone around. Again, some great fun there here in Victoria. Now, today here in some more serious news was the last day of regular season here for high school volleyball. We had 4 area teams. Some others, again, they won district championships, and some made it into the postseason. And the 4 teams that won district championships here tonight were Calhoun, Goliad, Victoria West, and Victoria St. Joseph. And both Calhoun and Goliad Vol, they finished up undefeated in district play to end up. Calhoun ended up being 7-0. Goliad finished 10-0, and they're going to get their 10th straight district championship. And now, also Victoria West, they finished undefeated as well. They got 12-0 as well to finish the season. So, and also give shout out here to other teams that are going to be making the playoffs here in Victoria East and Cuero. There'll be teams we'll be looking at too going into next week. And speaking of Cuero, in some non-district action, the Lady Gobblers welcome St. Michael's to town here tonight. And Cuero able to defend the roost and getting the win in 4 sets. And next up for Cuero, we got Goliad again in that pre-postseason warm-up match. They'll be held there on Friday for a lot of the volleyball teams here in the Crossroads. And again, Tigerettes, they swept Cuero when they saw each other earlier this season. So, Don, we're going to have to see how this matchup goes. And again, we got playoff volleyball coming up. We got 2 weeks left here, again, of high school football. It's going to be a lot going on here in these next